The Bega Valley Rally is a very iconic rally, particularly for me and my team. Having won it 4 times before, twice with Michelle, once with Rachel Broody and once with Cole Trinder, and probably top 5 finishes probably much after that. But it's got some of the best stages, the weather's always good, winter time the cars run so much better. Every stage is different, and every stage is really good to get into. My name's Miles Sandy. I've been rallying for about 40 years with breaks in between. "2025 is now coming up to about 40 years of rallying for me. Coming back in the last 5 years with the same car that I dominated in 97, 98. Been such a long drive. It's been very challenging, but very rewarding too.
16:33 we're out, so we've got a bit more than half an hour. Checked us in early.
Tell you what, oil temperatures are running now.
The Bega Rally, it's one of the best rallies in the East Coast. I think everyone from Victoria, New South Wales comes up here because of the roads, the conditions. It's got all the stages are good. There's no rough stuff in it. Yeah, so my car was built by Possum-Bourne Motorsport as what we call a Clubman Group A car, without the all singing, all dancing Pro Drive 6-speed gearbox, which we end up running just a 5-speed dog box and eventually 6-speed sequential. It's a great car to drive. It's obviously a lot more traction than the previous GT4 Celica I had before, which was a good car in its own way. But the Subaru is definitely an iconic rally car for that time that Possum-Bourne pretty much got on the map, and followed by Colin McRae. Really brought the Subaru to its highlight, as a world rally car and successful rally car. So this for me is a lovely car to drive. It's very predictable and I can put it almost wherever I want it. I don't agree with having a car like that and keeping it all kept in a glass cabinet. You want to go out and use it and enjoy it. That's what they're made for. That's what's going to give you the fun. You can have other cars you can sit and keep at home and look at. But I think this car is a purpose-built car, and it adds a lot of value and also gives me a lot of pleasure. The engine in the Subaru is just a 2-litre. It has a lot of development done to it. It's obviously got Motec, and you can fine-tune all the engine parameters. We do make changes here and there and constantly checking engine parameters on the dyno, making sure it's safe and obviously reliable, plus as much power we can get out of it and keeping a safe margin. It's been a very successful car out of the box. It's won us 4 or 3 New South Wales championships, almost 4. It's won us outright Rally Tasmania, Tarmac Tasmania, and it's always been in the top 5, finishing in the ARS in the state championship in New South Wales. Rallying's brought me interest because I think I like the outdoors. I've always liked moving from point to point rather than being at a racing circuit. I find the racing circuit a little bit boring just standing around because you're just seeing the same thing again and again. But at least with the rallying, you're moving from point to point and it's a challenge. You've got to deal with the weather, you've got to deal with different road conditions, changing conditions, and that makes you a better driver rather than just driving around the same old track. Sure enough, there's some good racing drivers that can do that very well, but I think rallying offers a lot more challenges, makes you a better and a more universal driver. Yeah, I'd say the camaraderie with rally people, it's like a lot more, they're very helpful, they're always looking after each other. They're not going to try to outdo it, we are trying to outdo each other, but if there's a problem, somebody always stop on the side of the road and help, or do you want to hand or lend parts? As I hear circuit racing is probably a little bit different. It's a lot more reserved, a lot more covered up, so they don't like sharing too much information. Rally people don't share a lot of information, but they're always there to help their competitors. It's, we all know each other, we all get on well, there's never any bickering at rallies, and whoever comes first, second, that's the way it is. Upper Cabargo Road, it's obviously everybody knows that. It's one of the best Shire stages in the area, well, particularly for this rally. It's about an 8K long stage. I think a lot of us know almost every corner. I think Neil Bates knows every blade of grass and every stone on that stage, so forget him, won't catch him. Oh, it's just an iconic stage like Cooper's Gully, Buckajoe, all those Shire roads. They're flowing fast, but you've got to drive the car to use it to stay on the road. It can be quite slippery. When you're on the back, pushing it in, it goes in.
Yeah, you need to stay on it.
If my left foot brake, it's better because then my right foot's going to do also go. So you put the power on. If you're braking with your right foot, you think, oh, the best thing is like
Walls flat? No, not right.
gravel rallies, as we're generally called, it's a lot more interesting to slide a car around and have proper control of the car in a slide and how to brake into a corner using a lot of sideways action, washing off a lot of speed and getting it set up for the coming corner, and also change direction a lot easier and quicker on gravel. It's a lot more grip on a gravel car than a lot of people seem to think. I think a lot of people seem to think driving on dirt, it's very slippery and horrible, but really when you use the machinery how it's designed for, it works very well. So having 40 years of rallying for me, it's hard to say it's crept up to that stage, but time moves on, as they say. I started my rallying in about 82, 85, something like that, and Bega in 85 in the early 80s. As far as retiring, I don't see that happening, not until I'm in a retirement village and can't walk or anything like that. So as far as the sun's shining and I'm still standing, I'll still be doing it. And I've got many other projects in the pipeline I'm slowly working at. In the meantime, this Subaru's keep me interested and buoyant with other cars to come, my funds and time allowing me to get them together.